it was only after I lived in India for a couple of years and I came back to my country and I realized how segregated my life was. How I could go snowblind, you know, from the all white people wherever I was. How I was being restricted and where I lived and who my friends were and so on. And I think similarly, men become strong feminists and allies when men realize how restricted they are by the masculine role, how deprived of the full circle of human qualities that we all have, male or female. And the masculine role is maybe 2/3 of them. You know, maybe it's, you know, they have wall-to-wall carpeting and people to serve them coffee, but it's a prison nonetheless, okay? And once men see that and see that they have everything to gain, relationships with their kids, all developing patience and attention to detail and expression and all the things that are wrongly called feminine, developing all those qualities and lengthening your life. You know, we once figured out, at least on the stats in the United States, that if we eliminated all the causes of male death that could be attributed to the masculine role, deaths from speeding, violence, alcohol, I've forgotten them all, men would have like 8 more years of life to live. You know, so I always said to audiences of men, what other movement can offer you 8 more years? I think when we see our enlightened human self-interest in getting rid of these bullshit roles that divide everything, at least we don't have, you know, I mean, old languages didn't even have he or she, they didn't have gendered pronouns. And at least we don't have one that gives gender to tables and chairs. This is good, but it wasn't always this way. It doesn't always have to be this way. Our individual differences as unique human beings are way bigger than our differences by groups of any kind, sex or race. We get to be unique and human at the same time. We get to know that we are linked, we are not ranked. It's so much more fun to understand that. And thank you for saying that, because I do think we need to always say this is in the self-interest, the enlightened long-term self-interest of folks who have been restricted by a so-called superior role. It is not superior, it is bullshit. Okay? As we say in New York.